Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean.
Alright.
And this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today, we've been to Subway to try the Tiger Pig sub.
Yep, so what it is, it's a pig in blanket, which is a sausage wrapped in bacon, and it's in Subway's new Tiger bread, which we're told is permanent.
Yeah.
The pig in blanket sandwich is only for Christmas, but the Tiger bread is going to remain permanently, apparently, which is...
So, we missed the boat on this one a little bit. We didn't see any communication from Subway.
No.
Whether it was on any social media or adverts. I'd not seen anything. You'd not seen anything. And I was driving past the Subway, and out the corner of my eye, they looked like this. They looked like a chunky bit of meat. Well, that's my lights going. Chunky bit of meat with on like a bit of bread. I was like, oh, what's that?
Yeah.
Text Sean straight away. What's this? He got back to me.
Not quite straight away. It was when you'd stopped driving.
Yeah. Yeah. He got back to me and said, oh, it's a pig in blanket on Tiger bread. So I was like, oh, right, okay. The more research he did, the more he found that other people had done a video on it. And we weren't going to do it. We weren't that bothered.
No.
It was, it is what it is. It's a sausage wrapped in bacon on Tiger bread.
Yeah.
But then we've had to meet up anyway to give some stuff for future videos that we've got delivered at other people's houses. And yeah, so we thought, why not? Tea time on a Sunday evening.
Yep.
Let's just get it done.
Yeah. So I'm
actually excited for the Tiger bread because
same, especially with that being a permanent addition.
Yes.
I think it's potentially, if it's decent, it's what Subway needed, because a lot of the bread there's the hearty Italian and there's the honey oat, but there's just so much sugar in them. I've not looked. I assume this one's going to be the same, but it should have more flavour to it, is what I'm expecting. So I got mine with tomato and lettuce and ketchup, because I thought, what salad would I have on sausage and bacon? I thought like a BLT with sausage, I'd have lettuce and tomato and ketchup, so I went for that. So it's a bit different to what I'd normally get on a Subway sandwich.
And I got mine with red onion, cheese, red onion. It's the hickory smoky barbecue and mayonnaise.
You can see there, it's a bit... I think that white must be the cheese on there. But yeah, it doesn't look too appealing when it's wrapped up and covered in sauce like this. But I thought I'd try and show you. You can see the end of the sausage there. How is it? What's the bread like?
The bread's really good. What they do is, they don't toast this one because obviously the bread is supposed to be crispy. Crispy is the right word? Crunchy?
They toasted mine.
They didn't. I don't think they did. In mine, they put the pigs in blankets in like a little, container.
Yeah.
And then not microwave, but they put them in the grill.
Yeah, and then they put the cheese on, and then they put the sandwich in the grill.
Oh.
Because they need to make sure that the sausage is heated through, so they heat that up first, then take it out, then put it on the sandwich, then put the cheese on, then put it back in the grill.
So is your bread a bit soggy then?
It's a little bit on the soggy side, but I've got lettuce on it and tomato, so it's going to be...
I've not got any of that because I'm pretty sure they didn't toast mine.
Oh.
Which is great because it's actually like a crunchy, crispy, whatever. I can't think of the word. What would it be?
Well, mine's still like crispy on the outside compared to how it normally is.
That's not a bad sandwich.
The sausage seems well seasoned, and the bacon's quite smoky. The bread's nice. It's exactly what I'd want from Subway. It's not quite as crispy as like a Tiger loaf or baguette you'd get from, like, crusty, sorry, not crispy, crusty.
Crusty, that's what I wanted, yeah.
From the supermarket, but it's certainly more crusty than anything else I've ever had from Subway. And it's got more flavour. I don't even know what they do to make Tiger bread, to give it that smoky flavour or the texture or anything.
I was confused because I thought it was Tiger bread's supposed to have a bit of cheese on the top.
No,
because that's like the Italian herbs and cheese. Because somebody else in work said, oh, when I told him, he was like, oh, that's the one with cheese on it. And I said, yeah. So I think you can get some with cheese, but
yeah, in the supermarket they'll call it like a cheese top Tiger loaf or something.
You can see. Really nice and
Crusty.
crusty. That word just escaped me. Read it about 3 times on the wall as well.
I don't go to Subway often, but I can't see myself getting any other bread for a long time. It's really good. With the lettuce and tomato and ketchup, yeah, I think it really goes well with this sandwich as
Mine's
well.
really tasty as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got barbecue, mayo, red onion and cheese. It's so good.
Yeah.
And that's why I wear a black t-shirt. So yeah, really rate this, and even when the sausage goes, which is no bad thing, the fact that the bread's staying is amazing. I normally get the Italian herbs and cheese at the minute,
Yeah.
but that is really good. And I don't even know if I want my bread toasted in the future now, because I like the way, you know, your teeth have to pull on bread. That's really good.
I'm a big fan. I thought it would be okay. I wasn't sure what to expect of the tiger bread, but it's actually really nice and really pleasant.
I always hear, and you're probably the same, I think you were the same, it's always like mixed views on Subway. You know, I know you've had a view in the past, like it's just a sandwich, but it's really expensive for a sandwich, and
when you can get the £3 meal deal, 6-inch sub and a drink, which isn't really a meal deal, it's just a sub and a drink. But when I was at uni and there was a Subway on campus,
sandwich deal almost.
Yeah. And you could get check out Meal Deal Minus on YouTube. He's a funny guy. I like his channel a lot. It's probably my favourite channel on YouTube, I think. But he doesn't upload much. But
He uploads like every 6 months, and he's brilliant.
That aside, it used to go there with £3, get a 6-inch sub for lunch and a coffee. And when obviously the coffee's not as good as the Starbucks around the corner, but the Starbucks around the corner, £2.20 for an Americano. So £3 for a sandwich and a coffee, it's not bad in that sort of context. But yeah, this sub 6-inch was £3.89 on its own, I think, and it was over a £5.
Was it £5.9 for a foot long? Excuse me. You've got the receipt?
You got a foot-long meal deal, so it was $7.69.
Right. Does it tell you how much it added on?
No.
I think it was about £5. How much? £7.69? Yeah, it's £1.50 extra for a meal deal.
Okay. So yeah, $5.29 for a foot long. So, okay, we just checked. John got a meal deal with the foot long, which was £7.69. But with that, he got the cherry Pepsi Max, which you rate.
Best soft drink in the world.
And
sponsor us, Pepsi. I'm joking.
A cookie.
If you've never had Subway cookies, by the way, they are really good.
Somebody recommended we try the raspberry cheesecake one. Apparently, they've not done that in a long time.
But I've had it many, many times because it's amazing. And if anyone ever from Subway watches this, bring back the raspberry cheesecake.
I like the oatmeal raisin one, but they'd run out of them today.
I got the chunky chocolate, which I don't actually have that often.
No.
I'm well hungry. My Subway's gone. I had a foot long as well. That's just... To be fair, my break at work was like 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I can't remember what I've eaten.
And now it's 5 o'clock, so I am starving.
How is the cookie?
The cookie is amazing. Now, again, it's not Subway specific, this bit, but cookie specific. People have different views on cookies. You either like them really hard and crunchy and crispy and they like break, or you like me, and the best way to have your cookies, which I think we mentioned in the Domino's video, they're like soft, and this is just like almost like bends in a perfect curve before it breaks, and that is the best way to enjoy a cookie.
I really enjoy them. It's a lot better value than Domino's as well. Domino's, you get 4 cookies and it's a £5. at Subway, you get 3 cookies for 99p if you're so inclined. I think they're 39 or 59p each or something. But it's 3 for £1 instead of £1 each.
Or included in the meal deal, which we think we've worked out is £1.50. So you get a drink and or crisps or a cookie.
Yeah.
So
A drink and crisps or a cookie.
that's what I said.
You said a drink and or crisps or a cookie.
Yeah, no, I said all twice.
Okay.
No, but do you know what? I go through phases. I think we've said again, probably said this on other Subway videos. Like we go through phases, or I do. It's like sometimes I'm just craving a Subway all the time because I love like the hot filling in a sandwich. Or you know, you just don't go for long periods.
Yeah. I've never really found myself craving one. I sometimes went out specifically to Subway to get the oatmeal raisin cookies, but I've never found myself specifically craving one. It's always just been, I'm hungry, oh, there's a Subway, I know I can get £3 for a coffee and a sandwich.
How's your anxiety today? Can I put you on the spot?
Go on then. Yeah, we'll cut that. Yeah, I don't know why I was so petty.
You don't. You've not said anything. You don't have to cut anything.
We'll cut it anyway.
Your face. Right. I think on that note we will end.
Yep.
We just had a bit of a laugh, which you won't see, unfortunately. But it's funny. So, but yeah, on that note, I think it's time to end. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.